Oh, I did it again. Dang it. There we go. Guys, welcome back to Knife Mania. I'm going to do something I've never done. And that is, I'm going to actually just respond to a comment on the Joker Lynx review. Cheers. Okay. We're going to break this down a little bit. I did bring the knife with me. Okay. This is Matt A. Mesquite. He commented on the Joker Lynx video review that I made up north. I gotta have my glasses on. I gotta be able to read. To me, Batoning makes no sense. If you're in an area where you have 3 to 4 inch rounds, then there are also plenty of twigs, sticks, and other smaller pieces. This is true. What he's getting at is 100% true. Okay, well, we'll get into why I baton and sometimes I don't. We'll get into that. Why risk injury to yourself or your blade and expend all that energy for sport? Question mark. Then people complain about danger to their blade or damage to their blade or the knife isn't good at batoning. How about you get the right tool for the job, say a hatchet, or I'm going to throw in an axe or a splitting axe or a maul. I've built countless natural fires in the bush. Never once made a feather stick, which that's another point, which we can touch on. Natural fires in the bush. Never once made a feather stick. Felt the need to beat the hell out of my knife. You're not wrong. I guess guys just like fiddling with their wood. Anyway, without a doubt, the Joker Lynx is the best damn all-around knife for the money. Now, I love reading comments like this. I really do. Because A, they got a lot of truths. I presume he is joking around, having a good time, being a smartass like all of us guys are. I love reading stuff like this in the comments. So, Matt A. Mesquite, I'm with you. All right, we'll get into that. So, I did bring up the knife. Like I said, I bought this knife for me riding the bike. But I got to make a different sheath. Because now, in the woods, when you're just walking around, stuff like that, it's an awesome sheath. It's real leather. It's got a drain hole on it. Come on, focus. There we go. So, yes. And you can tell this is the same knife. It's all scarred up, beaten up. And you guys seen, I beat the snot out of this thing. Let's just do, because I haven't sharpened it yet. Okay, it's got a couple, well, then again, with what I was doing with it. But come on, it's still going to work. You're still going to be able to use this knife. I told you I don't have a lot of experience with Bowler N695. But so far I'm impressed. I'm sorry. I'm just reading that. Some people need to fiddle with the wood. So yes, this is a straight shout out at you, man. Now, the things he was talking about up on my property, we got maybe on our 26 acres or 20 acres of property, we got maybe 7 or 8 maples and only a couple of oak trees. Everything else is jack pine. So what he's talking about when you're out in the bush, yes, you can literally, without batoning, without feather sticking, make a bush fire. It's really easy. You grab something like the tall dead grass, make your bird's nest, get it roughed up, set that where you're going to light your fire. You get all the nice little twigs and everything else off of fallen dead trees. Jack pines are down everywhere. And on top of it, jack pine's really easy to light. So you throw all that in there, or you get that all situated, and then you get your bigger twigs and stuff like that. And then you finally get into your, say, 1/2-inch pieces. You break those all up, get those all ready, right? And by then, because jack pines burn so hot, they burn really quick, but they burn so hot to where when you strike your... I didn't bring a ferro rod. Oh, well, I don't need it for this. So you strike your ferro rod, the grass starts burning, you throw your super little itty-bitty twigs on there, that'll start burning. Once that starts burning, you go throw bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and finally, next thing you realize, you got a full-fledged fire sitting there. You didn't have to baton, you didn't have to feather stick, you didn't have to do anything. This person is absolutely right. Okay. As far as having the right tools for a job. Off the side of the camera, what you didn't see is I had a splitting axe, a regular axe, a hatchet, and I had my silky saw. Okay, I don't go out and beat the living snot out of my knives normally. I do it for you guys so you can see what you can put the knife through. If it breaks on me, it breaks on me. You guys know better. Don't do it. It's just that simple. But yes, I 100% agree. I am not a one knife guy going out in the woods. Okay. I normally carry several different knives. I might carry something like the Joker just for like around camp, food prep, stuff like that. I obviously have machetes. I use machetes for clearing out my game trails and everything else like that. I got chainsaws that I use for bucking up trees. I agree with you. Use the tool for the job. Now, when it comes to batoning, I'm going to get wrung for this one. You're absolutely right. I don't believe in batoning. I don't. Because I do it for the camera. I do it so that I can show you that I can do it. But there are better tools to do it. Now, the theory out there is an axe or a hatchet is more dangerous. And when I was in Boy Scouts, in order to get your toning chip, you had to be able to swing an axe, a maul, a hatchet, use a saw properly, learn how to process the wood, stack the wood right. It was ingrained in my mind at a young age how to use these tools, when to use these tools, and then how to prepare everything. So, yeah, get your butt trained. And he's absolutely right. When you're sitting there batoning, you're going to use up a little more energy than if you just had a simple, small backpack axe. Done. Turn it. Done. Rather than sitting there beating the hell out of your knife with a stick. No, you're absolutely right. Feather sticking, however. Now, feather sticking and kind of batoning, like when I would baton out in the field, go hand in hand. That's when I got a small timber, say 1 inch to 2 inches diameter. It's wet. It's cold. I live in Michigan. It is almost always wet, or it's cold, or it's stupid hot. There's very little in between. So, like when we go up in January, I will literally take a log, split it, and then once the pieces get small enough, I will baton out the center, like you split it 4 ways. So you got 4 triangles. I will literally split down that triangle with a knife because it's a little more controllable and get that center dry wood out. Okay? Now there's no grass. There's very little kindling other than little pieces, and they're frozen. So then I will actually feather stick. Okay? And then once the feather sticks get lit, then I'll get all my little pieces, which I probably already had, and do that. Now there are different tricks like putting your kindling and stuff like that in your pockets, keep it close to your body to help dry it out, thaw it out, that kind of deal. But honestly, if you're in a pinch and you actually have the tools, like, you're not going to, I wouldn't take this knife and baton through a 12-inch piece, okay? It might be 2 inches around, but it's not going to be 12 inches long. I might cut it up to maybe 4 or 6 inches long at the longest. And then after I split it with the hatchet, then take the knife and just cut out that point. Like, say this is a triangle, I will cut out that center point by batoning, and then I will take that and feather stick that, okay? So I do see the point of feather sticking. I kind of see the point of batoning, but for the most part, I'm going to agree with him. Use an axe, use a hatchet, use a maul, especially if you're on, 14-inch logs. There is a tool for the job. Just because I do something here on YouTube, please don't think it's right, or don't even think it's wrong even. Use your own common sense. We're grown men. And like I said, I love reading comments about this when he gets kind of smart and joking around and everything. Dude, I'm a welder fabricator. Come on, there's locker room talk, okay? There's hazing that goes on. But I did look up the price of this. As of right now on Knife Center, I believe it's going for just under $100. For under $100, after what I put this thing through, showed you guys, I still have it. Like I said, I want a different sheath. I might make my own leather sheath or get a Kydex. Oh my god. Why can't I talk through one video? And just get a better sheath made for it. But yeah, I mean, if you're a batoner, like I know the Dutch bushcraft knife guys, they're always batoning through stuff. All right, go for it. I mean, if that works for you, that works for you. Me, I'd rather have my hatchet or, a small trail axe or something like that so that I'm not doing what I did to this knife when I'm out in the woods. Another crosshair scene is, okay, you're out in the woods and that's all you got. Just saying. That would never be me. And I'm hoping a lot of you have enough common sense not to be caught in that position. But yeah, no, I'm thoroughly enjoying this knife. It's got great ergos. It's I don't know. I'm learning a lot about it. It's like I said, it's Booker N695. I know I had a knife with this before. And I think I gave it away as a Christmas present. Geotech, or something like that. An Amazon knife. Made in Spain. Maybe it's just a sister company of this. But it was big, it was bulky, and everything else. It wasn't quite what I was looking for at the time. And I think I gave it away to a brother of mine. Damn, someone's getting happy out there. But so yeah, you see me batoning with a knife, it's because I'm pushing a knife. I'm really trying to figure out what you can do, what you can't do, everything else. Just like I think the Odin Wolf, I couldn't baton with it. It was too thin. The edge geometry was wrong. Could you do it if you absolutely had to? Yes. But honestly, I'd rather use a hatchet or a trail axe or whatever. You know. Um, so yeah, was there anything else that he touched on? Sorry guys, gotta find the sexy specs. Went back the wrong way. Alright. So again, about why is risk injury to yourself? Now, there are a lot of professionals out there who are a lot smarter than I am, who say Batani is a lot safer. Learn how to use your damn tools. I'm sorry, it's like whenever we get a new kid coming in and ask them, hey, you ever use a grinder or a handheld drill before? Yeah, sure. And then you watch them like trying to drill a hole with a hole saw, and you watch the whole thing spin around and it hits them in the jaw. You said you knew how to use this tool. So, again, that comes back to more or less common sense as far as I'm concerned. Supposedly they know better than me. I don't know. But your blade or risk injury to self or your blade. Not lying. There's tools for the job. Learn how to use them. If not, like I said, if you're stuck out there and this is all you got, well, you better learn how to baton real quick. If you know you're going on a hike or something like that, I mean, a simple, lightweight axe or hatchet, along with your belt knife and a little pocket knife, bro, you're set. However, I'd also carry a folding saw. I prefer silkies. Just saying, I prefer silkies. Let's see here. For sport, no. Anyone? Yeah, okay. Now this I agree with. Then people complain about damage to their blade or their knife isn't good at batoning. This is true. When you're batoning, especially with any blade, I don't care what blade you're using, you risk the idea of damaging that blade. And then a lot of people turn around and complain about it. Again, I do it to show you if you can or can't with a particular blade. Then again, I can fix just about any edge with a stone. So, as far as stating that the knife isn't good at batoning, I flat out told you, like the Odenwolf W3. Not good at batoning. This one, not the greatest at batoning. This did better than the Odenwolf at batoning, but again, it's not a knife that I would normally do something like that with. I do it for YouTube to show you guys if you can or can't with that particular blade. 9 out of 10 times, I'll have the proper tool there. Was there anything else? How about you get the right tool? Yep. Countless bushfires, which we talked about, at least on my property, it's very easy. You don't have to use long dead grass. You can use leaves. You can use... I mean... even the super small twigs, if it's really, really dry out, I'm talking about the ones that go right up to where all the pine needles are coming out. Even those you can light with a ferro rod. Then again, or just carry a Bic lighter. There is nothing wrong with carrying a Bic lighter if you're doing bushcraft or if you're out in the woods. I see so many people pushing ferro rods, and I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Guess what I still have in my pocket? I still have a lighter. It's simple, they're cheap, They're disposable. And when they run out, they're fun to shoot. Carry a Bic lighter. If you can't use a ferro rod, carry a Bic lighter. Carry a Zippo. One of those Forever Light lighters. You see them in tubes, you pull them out, you light it, it lights a little wick, you light your fire, put it back, close it, done. Carry something like that. I guess guys like fiddling with their wood. I'm sorry, I'm getting to the end of it now. Apparently this person has used this knife a lot. I'm hoping, because of their last statement. Anyway, without a doubt, the Joker Lynx is the best damn all-around knife for the money. That's not me. I'm quoting the comment. All I can say is so far I got no complaints with it, other than the sheath. I always have problems with sheaths. I don't know why. Then again, I didn't buy this to be a survival knife. I didn't buy this to be a woodsman knife. I didn't buy this to be a hunting knife. I bought this to ride on my hip while I'm on the bike, because it seemed to be sturdy enough. Everything else, if I had to take care of some tire work or... Wow, that came out so wrong. Yeah, I'm out there slashing other bikers' tires. Right. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. If I had to cut through 550 cord or, whatever. I mean, like butter. Let's do a double. So, just all the way around, good, handy knife, comfortable knife, not too heavy, not too light, not too thin, not too thick. Yeah, I could see this being a very handy knife. So after I get through several other knives, I'll probably make a new sheath for it and start carrying this one and see what I think of it. So again, at Mesquite, thank you, dude. Thank you. Highly. I really did enjoy your comment. A lot of good information in there. A lot of good points to jump on and criticize on. Please, if you guys are going to leave, lengthy comments on my videos, I love this stuff because it's crucial for other people to learn. It gives me inspiration, like for this video, to come back and look at it, read it, respond to it, everything else. I mean, it's brilliant. It's brilliantly worded in a way to where it's funny, but legit. It's real. So yeah, no, please, you guys get in there. Let me know what you think about the knives. Stuff like this I love, and I'm finally in a position where I can look at these, read them all. I try to respond to them all. I missed quite a few. Sorry, I work for a living. I got a family. I got property, and hunting season's coming up. So, yeah. All right, man. Thank you. Thanks a billion, man. And give you guys a close up. Quit focusing on my ugly mug. Focus. There it goes. You guys can see all the grime and stuff on it. Stay focused, damn it. So, yeah, keep up the good work. I guess that's going to sum this one up. So, yeah, we got more knives coming. We got more content coming. Right now, I'm going to go turn this over to the old lady so she can get it transferred to the computer. start doing some of the editing and special things that she can do because I'm an idiot. And then I got a brand new battery for the bike, so I gotta put that in. Alright guys, until next time, as always, keep your knife sharp, keep your fingers out of the way, and be safe out there. Love y'all. Bye.